gonna talk about today? My name's Joey. I'm kind of autistic, just getting better at sharing things. Jesus was not a Christian, precisely because being a Christian means being a follower of Jesus. If the true goal is to be like Jesus and walk in his footsteps as best as you can, then the number one thing you have to start doing is stop calling yourself a Christian. Stop calling yourself a follower of Jesus. Because that right there, you've already put yourself behind. You can't be like Jesus if you say you're just following Jesus. So, wearing a cross necklace, putting on your status, Jesus is Lord, something that I've been thinking about doing, and I actually did, but now I'm rethinking it. If I truly want to be like Jesus, well, is the goal to be like Jesus or to, you know, help people find Jesus? And so by maybe, doing those things, wearing a cross or setting your status as, Christ is King, that will help other people maybe come to find him. If I think back to when I found Jesus, and I don't even know if I truly found Jesus. I guess I'm on the path to finding him, but then I think, okay, people who say they've actually found Jesus, what does that mean? I'm on the path to being more like him. But when I first, started down that path, I was noticing crosses in different places. I would see it, you know, and there were people that I would be listening to and, I would respect, and I would see, oh, they're wearing a cross necklace. Like, maybe I should look into this a bit more. So there is something there. But it's definitely not a requirement. And if you're doing it to show that you are, like Jesus, I think that's the wrong way. Wear it so that, you can just evangelize, be proud. And if other, maybe someone will see it and ask you about it, you can be like, yeah, Jesus. Learn more about him. I mean, um, so what's my point of this video? I keep getting this email from this guy I signed up. I got some ad on Instagram. It's like Christian entrepreneurs, you know, click here for this big, uh, opportunity. And so I clicked it and signed up for it. And now I just get spammed like multiple times a day. I get these emails and texts of like, yeah, Christian entrepreneurs, yeah, the Christian thing, Christian. It's like, bro, hey, calm down on that stuff, man. Um, you dilute the message, and it comes off very sleazy and gross. And I feel like those are the kind of people that Jesus would be like, I never knew you. Um, but who am I to judge? I'm not the one that, is meant to be judging. I'm just observing, observing how things feel. You know, when I get all those emails and you just, like, it just feels like using that term to take advantage of people. So I think the true Christians, the true followers of Jesus, have good discernment of, when to speak about it, when to make it known. Because, yeah, it's one thing to say that, it's one thing to call yourself Christian, it's another thing to act like a Christian in the hard moments, in the moments where no one's watching. I can certainly be a lot better at that. And I know people that, you know, consistently call themselves Christian surely can be better at acting like one. That's about all I have today. Um, what's the point? What's the point of this video? Why do I care if someone watches it? I don't really. I'm just practicing sharing my thoughts, giving words to my thoughts and feelings. All right. Peace.